Alright everyone, it's Sam here. Welcome to round 4 of the Pinnacle League Season 3. We're here in Bahrain today. And yeah, here we are on my qualifying lap. And yeah, this was the second race we did on Monday night. And yeah, the two tracks we did, China and Bahrain. I think as I mentioned before, two tracks I struggled at the most really. And yeah, I think I'm a little bit better at this one, but still, it's not one of my favourites. I mean, who really likes Bahrain though, like seriously? I mean, it looks pretty good under the lights. I mean, I think pretty much everyone who watched the F1 race on Sunday will agree that the track looks great under the lights, and the racing was just incredible. And on Sunday, I mean, unless you're like some bitter like Rosberg fan or something, but you'll notice that my qualifying there, this is actually my first lap, and I actually really did a really good lap on my first run, and I couldn't get anywhere near it like throughout the rest of qualifying. And I don't know where the lap came from, but it was just a really quick lap. Another thing I need to mention as well, that I completely forgot, was that the two Ferraris actually got disqualified from the China qualifying. So Psycho did not get the 4 points that he got for pole position, and they're also going to be banned from qualifying in Spain, so that's going to help us out in the next round certainly, as we're going to cross the line here to go provisional pole right at the start of the session though, so it wasn't likely that we're going to stay here, but we do actually manage to get second place on the grid with Arte on pole position and championship leader in third place, and he wasn't disqualified from this one, just the China one. But we're going to the grid now, and it's just like season 2 again now, with me and Arte back at the front. It's been kind of, this season's been kind of different to the last one really, with Psycho suddenly stepping up and dominating so far. But we've got the lights coming on now in Bahrain, and we are away. And I think Arte was a bit nervous here, being in the Sauber with a Lotus on his inside there, but as we go into turn 1, I brake a little bit early just in case. Psycho tries to go on the outside of me, but then he has the inside line for turn 2, and he's just about ahead of me as we exit that first chicane. But I use the rest of my curves, and I managed to stay ahead for the time being. And I'm back up in second place, but I run wide in turn 4, and Psycho's going to have a chance to come back at me here. And we saw a load of overtaking here in the actual race, and you can see it going on here again. He runs a bit wide there though, and I think I might be able to go on the outside into the hairpin, but he kind of covers my base there a little bit, and he holds on to a place. And now James is having a look at us run the outside in turn 10, and he almost pulls it off there, and there's a little bit of contact, but nothing too major. But that turn 10, I mean, you have to be pretty brave to go for a move there, but he almost pulled it off. He pulls one off there, another difficult overtaking place, and he threw and up into third place. And now Hickey's having a look at me as well, and I just about hold on to it through those fast right-handers. But I'm really under pressure on this first lap, and this is what I was saying about my qualifying lap. I don't know where it came from, because my race pace here not looking too great, it has to be said, and we're coming towards the end of this first lap running. That was the thing. You saw there I was just running wide a lot. I don't know what it was, but I seem to have too much understeer at times. And so going down the pit straight, Hickey's having a look at me. He's got a slipstream, and he's going down the outside into turn 1. Oh god, another Sauber Lotus into turn 1. But Hickey survives as well. So I'm down to 5th place, and not the best start for me there really. But as I said before, is like for these two races I kind of just wanted to improve on last season's. We have James lagging a bit there, and we're just going to skip to later on in the lap, and I'm lining up Psycho here for 4th place, because there's Hickey and James managed both pass him. And I see the gap on the inside, so I go for it. I don't quite pull it off because he's still alongside me, and I'm not actually sure why I didn't use my curves there, because it would have kind of made sense, because I didn't have to worry about the DRS at this stage. And but he keeps place, but then he loses it on the curb, so I'm back up into 4th place. But going back to what I was saying, yeah, I finished 8th here last season, and I mean, any kind of improvement on that I guess would have been okay for me here, because this is another track I struggle at. But heading into turn 1, and yeah, oh, and DLT decides to do his best Gutierrez impression there. Yeah, I'm not sure if he quite nailed it, but yeah, it was a nice attempt. But yeah, on lap 4, Callum is behind me, and he just catches me napping there into turn 4. I mean, yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I was thinking there, but he just caught me completely off guard and passed me, and I'm back down into 5th place. His teammate though, Psycho, had a bit of a disastrous race and he ended up rage quitting, I think. So yeah, next lap into turn 1, and I lock up, trying to pass Callum, and yeah, and I lose about 3 places here as random beats come through as well. And that's almost a complete replica of last season where I tried to pass Callum into turn 1 and I ended up losing about 3 places. So it's weird how these things happen. And yeah, managed to just about get at the inside of random beats there into turn 4, and I get back one of the positions. But yeah, I was really struggling in this race, and he's coming back at me already, coming down the pit straight on the beginning of lap 6. And yeah, even though I had just about had DRS from those ahead, yeah, he still gets through on me. So, but I do almost have a look there on the brakes into turn 1, but couldn't really do anything. And I've got, I think, the 2 Force Indies behind me now of Rebounds and Chittuck. But yeah, I do. And he's already got Rebound lining me up here for yeah, 7th place. And there's still quite a train ahead of me, has to be said. It was a really good battle up ahead of me, but yeah, I just didn't seem to be quick enough, and I almost lose a back end there, and Rebound takes advantage of that and gets through and up into 7th place, and I'm losing the back end everywhere now. And Colonel Shit, I didn't even notice him there, so I almost forced him on the track there, so sorry about that. But yeah, he gets through and up into 8th, so I'm down in 9th this stage, and it was really turned to a bit of a disastrous race. Remember, I qualified 2nd, and this is what I was saying about how I don't know where that lap came from, because my race pace was awful and I just was falling away completely. We're coming at the end of the lap though, and yep, right in behind Chittuck. I think someone was on prime, so they were sort of out of sync with the rest of us. But yeah, I'm switching over to prime tyres now. I actually managed to get out ahead of Colonel Chittuck, thanks to, I don't know, the Force India mechanics or whatever it was. But still behind DLT at this point, who somehow survived that Gutierrez style crash. But yeah, in 10th place with a few people who haven't pitted yet. I think Brandon was one of them. Things didn't seem to go well for him in this race either. Eggston skipping to lap 9 even. You can see a really good battle here for 3rd place it was, because Hickey actually disconnected, and that was a real shame for him, because there was a really good chance here of a Sauber 1-2. And of course it was this race last year where we had the tribute race for James Campbell, who was a Sauber driver, so it was a real shame that they couldn't get a 1-2 or at least a double podium here. But yeah, it made this battle now a battle for third, the final podium place. As I try and get the inside of Rebounds there, and I almost lose the back end instead, and end up losing the place to his teammate as well. So yeah, I'm back down into 7th place at this point. Still a very good battle going on between Callum and DLT and Rebound for 3rd place. I've got DRS here coming down the back straight, but I can't really. It's not really doing anything for me because Chittuck had it as well. So yeah, it didn't really help me at all there. Still got random beats behind me as well. But yeah, this battle for 3rd just goes on for quite a while actually. The DLT manages to pull away a little bit, and then Callum loses the back end there, and I managed to get through up into 5th place, and I think he loses his place to random beats as well there. So yeah, things were going pretty well for Force India at this point. They were 4th, and I can't remember now, but yeah, on lap 12, Callum gets back past me here, and random beats is still right behind him as well. And yeah, I'm hopping over the curb there at turn 2, but didn't really help me in any way at all. And random beats is right in behind me now. He's going to try and pass me into turn 4 like I did to him earlier on in the race, and there's almost a 3-way collision there, but we all managed to avoid it, and random beats gets up into 6th place, down to 7th. Now you can see Brandon was in 8th. I'd say yeah, they actually have a really good battle ahead of me, but yeah, it kind of dragged on a bit ahead of me, and I wasn't really part of it. But yeah, given their previous history, I was thinking they might have crashed, but they didn't, which was a little bit unfortunate for me. But 7th place is a bit of an improvement on last season, I guess. Arte wins for Saubers, so yeah, they did kind of get that result at least in the end. The first non-psycho win of the season, so I caught up a little bit on him. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this round and this week in Pinnacle, so I'll see you next week when we have Spain and Monaco. So if you enjoyed this, leave a like, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.